Dad bars are back. Short shorts, black tees, gold chains are back. Sundress, big booties are back.
Wow.
And guess what? Social Complex is officially back.
Yes, we are.
Marcus, I'm happy. My
I'm
hair
happy
grew.
too, man.
I got real hair. This is real. I see your hair is growing as well.
Yeah, I just decided to go ahead and let it grow out.
Oh yeah?
You know what I'm saying? I see your grays.
Oh yeah, man.
I
You
see.
know, the like ladies love it. So it's called wisdom.
Yeah.
Yes, wisdom. But no, man, we officially back. How you been?
I've been good, man. I'm excited. I've been anxious to get back in here.
Mm-hmm.
Just to talk some shit, get a lot of shit off my mind.
A lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just all, a lot of stuff been going on. I want to talk about it. So
okay.
Right.
Nah, deaf to Zoom, deaf to IG Live. Like, no, y'all don't understand.
IG Live is still cool though.
It is. No, but y'all don't understand. Like me and Marcus, we probably have 3 to 4 recordings that have never been like released because the audio sucked, the echoing. It was just bad all around.
The audio cut off, or the video cut off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll be talking Zoom, and my mouth is still talking, but I'm like frozen. You know what I'm saying? So, we officially here. So we back. So we thank everybody for kicking with us, rocking with us, acting. You know, when we gonna come back, blase. And most importantly, we wanted to add a remix to like the group. So we kind of added somebody else.
Some new flavor.
Some new flavor.
Yeah.
Somebody who's not really
some sunshine to the room.
Exactly. You know, some cuteness to the room. Marche, what's going on, man?
Hey, thank you guys for having me.
Yes, a friend of the show, now part of the show.
Yeah.
One who brings people to the crowds, and I was warned before the show not to mention it, so I don't want to get cussed out on show.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
I mentioned it still, right? But no, somebody who had her own show, now she's here. So what's up?
Nothing much. I'm happy to be here with Mr. Petty.
Mr.
And
Petty.
Marcus. I'm glad to join Social Complex, everyone, and I'm ready to get it popping.
Cool. Now for the guys who live in Houston, you are single, right?
Respectfully, you know that answer.
Okay, cool.
What? So real quick, what did Peabody offer you that you said yes to this?
Honestly, I had so much fun. We did 2 interviews before? One with my platform, the other with Brianna, another friend. And so honestly, it was just like our energies and chemistry just kind of always mixed together.
Yeah.
So it was like, why not be the Angela Yee to y'all?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Because when he told me, I was excited. I was like, yes. Having another a female voice that can cut through 2 male voices, and give a different flavor to people's ear. It's always good. It was always a good thing for us.
Right.
So I'm happy. Yeah, I'm excited.
I just want a different voice, you know what I'm saying? A woman's perspective, because you got 2 sausages explaining what we think is right. Have a woman's point of view, see what's up. Make me think that I'm wrong, even though I know that I'm
Your
right.
ego is on 10. I need you to bring it down to a 4.
I'm always right.
It's called your opinion. It's
my rightful opinion. But I'm glad you're here, man. People did ask for y'all back as well. So, but Marcus, besides us being back, what do you have to get off your chest? Let it out right now.
Oh, nothing in particular. It's just, the world's on fire, in COVID and people having babies left and right. And
congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. Got a little man, 7 months old. My oldest, today's his birthday. So happy birthday, Jace. My girl's birthday is Monday. So happy birthday to you, babe.
Hey, shout out to you, man. You a real trooper, bro.
For sure.
Appreciate it. Why you say that?
We had the podcast. I know it's her weekend, and you here today during her weekend on her birthday weekend. So I know you probably got cussed at home.
He's so petty.
I know that.
Because he knows it's true. It's cool though. It's cool.
When you sent us the message, I was like, fam, you getting roasted right now.
Yeah. For people, so I double booked taking my girl out to dinner and recording this on the same day. So I had to move some things around. So but it's all good.
Wait, so y'all going out tonight?
No.
Oh, yeah, no.
No, not tonight.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. We're gonna do brunch tomorrow.
What you got planned for?
Brunch?
The boss cat?
No, brunch. No, but but just
they don't need to know where they.
What you mean?
They do not need to know where him and his queen is gonna be at.
You got anything?
Just happy birthday to the beautiful queen.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, so for like somebody's birthday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your significant other, somebody that you love, that you cut for, you cook for, you can use the restroom in front. Let me ask you this: do you use the restroom in front of her, like a number 2?
No, not number 2.
No.
I'll pee in front of her, but I'm not.
So y'all not that comfortable yet, where like the door's wide open, you using the restroom?
That's not a comforting. That's just a nasty.
that's being comfortable.
I'm
right?
not trying to smell you. I don't care.
Am I just country? Like, nah.
Bruh.
Like,
no, you're African.
No.
And I love Africa.
I'm OCD. I will wipe off the toilet seat after she finishes before I use it.
That's fine.
That's just
that's fine. But my thing is, when I wake up now, we're comfortable. I can wake up. I use the restroom. The door's wide open.
Nah, close the door.
You know what I'm saying,
bro? Those smells travel when you flush. Those smells travel.
Yeah.
What you mean?
They get into soft fabrics and they can stick. You crazy.
And you have to make sure you put the toilet seat down.
Yeah. But
before you flush, put the.
Is that a thing? I go to people's houses and I notice that people leave the toilet seat up. Is that a thing?
Really?
Because
some do.
I gotta have it down. I don't understand.
For a woman, it's down, but I mean,
just want to throw that out.
If you're around guys, I'll just keep it up though.
Nah,
but I know when I'm
around
like a woman.
No.
So y'all don't use the restroom in front of them, like number 2?
No, bro. Nah, that's.
It's just you.
Yeah.
Because you have no filter.
I'm sure there's loved ones that really, really love each other.
They're married.
That's cool, but my thing is just the smell. I won't smell you.
But you're gonna smell it anyway, right?
You are gonna smell it.
Yeah, you gonna smell it anyway.
Nah.
Y'all had a baby. So
yes.
At this point, you should.
You seen everything
in front of her.
No, that's cool. I still don't want to smell you. I don't care.
Maybe it's just me, dog.
If she goes, I give that bathroom time to air out. we keep Febreze in the bathroom.
Well, I will say you gotta buy this thing. It's called Poopery, and you spray it first, and it conceals the water. So ploop, and it conceals the back.
Yeah,
all you smell is fresh air. That's what I use.
Oh wow.
Nah, bro.
You know, so you know,
my girl.
You just nasty in my
opinion.
Shout out to.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I put myself on this. I put myself as it's something that you use. You spray first, conceals it. You clumps come out, it conceals it again. You flush.
Okay, well, everybody kind of state their situation. What's your situation, Peabody?
What you mean? Oh, I'm not single, yeah. You know,
congratulations.
You know, bad. What is it? Bad boy summer or
what you say? Can you say that again? You said
you're what?
You said what?
I'm not
Let
single.
the people know. What?
I'm not single, everybody. I am in a committed relationship.
Shout out to my girl.
Happy for you, man.
Happy for myself. So you know. Urban Social, trust me, I'm focused. I'm on my phone. I'm chilling at the bar. You know, I'm good. You want to talk? Nah, I can't buy you a drink.
Love Urban
right?
Social.
That hole in the wall.
Social,
bro, you hyped that place up so much. And I went there, this was about
what night?
A month and a half ago with some of my homeboys that I work out with at the gym. That's like a hole in the wall. It was stupid packed.
It is super packed.
But did you have a good time?
For the 15 minutes I was there, yeah.
Was the drinks good?
Yeah, overly strong.
Good.
Yeah. That's why everybody having a ball.
Yeah.
Everybody's having a ball.
Nah, yeah.
Let me not say the women. Were the entourage good?
I mean, we was rubbing ass cheeks walking through there. So, but it was a cool vibe. Though.
Look, man. I mean, Urban Social is good. Shout outs to them. You're going to have a good time. Mm-hmm. If you're a single person, by all means, you will get trolls. So just have a good time. Have fun. Shout out to Urban Social. Shout out to the DJ Eric, too.
So real quick, you mentioned you're still single. Have you dated during the pandemic?
She said she was single.
I didn't say I was single.
Oh, did I get that wrong? My bad.
I said respectfully, he know that answer.
Oh shit, well I don't. My bad. Never mind. Moving on. I didn't catch that.
He's petty.
I didn't catch that.
To better put it,
next subject.
Okay,
let's get into these topics. How about
yeah.
Go ahead. All right,
he trying to put you on blast and just we want her to come back, nigga.
All right, okay, fine. Fuck it.
Now
listen. Let me just help. The person know who he is.
That's all.
I know who he is too.
Yes,
that's my boy. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I'll find out after the show.
After the show,
so I can be.
You've been on daddy duty. So.
Yeah.
But no, we've been talking about, of course, babies and relationships.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
for us men, we like to have kids. We like to see our kids grow. We want to make sure we have enough kids, especially either for boys, so they can produce more kids. And of course, we want to have baby girls.
Is that like an African thing?
What you mean?
Because I don't want no more.
Oh, you got 2 boys.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
You want a girl?
No, he got 3 boys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my girl got a son, so we're blended. Yeah,
right. Okay,
but not. But go ahead. Just
I want. So I have Raina, of course. I want to have at least like 2 more.
I mean, I know obviously you want a boy, so I get that. Not necessarily.
I think after having her, I'm cool with having our girls, yo. Honestly speaking. I'm cool with girls.
Girl dad.
Okay.
Hey,
that's what's up.
Oh yeah.
Girl
so
dad.
girls. I mean, girls are cool. But at least have 2 more kids, so at least I can have my own village. You know what I'm saying?
Now that's the African part of it.
I have my own village. So to come to daddy for something, I don't mind giving to my kids.
Right.
And them needing me, I feel some type of empowerment, I guess. I don't know. It's them wanting to know me and hug me and ask me for things.
Nah, it's just called responsibility. You putting a lot on it. It's just responsibility.
Nah. The veteran over here.
Oh yeah, nah.
Veteran, no kids, new dad.
I'm trying to teach her how to play soccer now, so that's her new thing. She's doing like gymnastics, but how many kids are? How much is too much?
I don't know. I don't know if there's a number to say.
Nick Cannon has a lot of kids.
You have to be able to provide.
Yeah, can you
for
provide
your kids?
For them?
And I'm not talking just financially. You have to literally provide. So if you feel like you can provide for 2 kids or 7 kids,
right.
So what's the full thing about Nick Cannon? Because Nick Cannon has what, 10 kids?
He's got 7.
7.
He's got 7 kids by 4 different women.
Okay.
So he's got the 2 with Mariah Carey.
The twins.
I got it right here.
Another set of twins.
Yes, another
recently. So that's 4 right there. Right.
So he's got 2 with Mariah Carey, 2 with a lady named Brittany Bell, and then he just had one with a lady named Abby De La Rosa. And then he's got one with Alyssa Scott, who apparently was she was one of the Wild 'N Out girls from his show.
I'm gonna say this. Okay. Pause real quick. All the Wild 'N Out girls, no disrespect, but they all got smashed before with somebody on the crew.
How you know that? You know
some of them got OnlyFans account, and some of them posted the guys.
How do you know they got OnlyFans account?
Oh, because it was on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was on Twitter. What you
mean? There is that, the rumor that Nick Cannon does smash several of them.
Yeah, that's nothing. Like that's all on Twitter. Like you want to, shout out to OnlyFans, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't knock with this again.
Don't you know what I'm saying? Don't knock it.
Charlamagne of the group.
You have to make you have to make your funds. Nowadays, people up there still they like reselling shoes, they making porn, they trying to, own a business, do Airbnbs. You gotta make your money. So
I'm in architectural designs. I don't do that.
I also know who else is an architect, but that's neither here nor there. But no. Nick
Cannon, he's moving foul. I'm gonna just put it out there.
How?
Say it.
This is what I feel like. So he has a show, he has a podcast, right? Cannon's Class. And he seems to be all about this Black empowerment, all for the community, being a Black leader, right? But then you out here making babies with random. I don't say random. I don't know their status with him, but multiple women.
How they look?
That don't matter.
How they look?
Yeah.
As a man, no, honestly.
I don't know. Obviously, we know Mariah Carey. I don't know how the rest of them look. I just know by their name. I don't know how the rest of them look.
Bad. As a woman, I'll say they're bad.
They're bad?
They're bad.
And out of all of them, hold on, Mariah Carey's at the bottom part, right? I don't find her attractive.
Why?
She just never was attractive to me. So.
Okay, that's fair.
Not my thing.
But is he, to me, that what he says on his show, because I've watched it, and then how he's moving with these kids.
Thank you.
I can't get with that.
So it's what does he say on the show?
Like I said, he has a lot of Black civil rights leaders on. He's we've seen him at these marches and protests.
Okay.
So obviously, you know, he's I guess he's woke. You know, he's seen with Tamika Mallory.
Okay.
You know, and so he's a part of all that movement, which is good. But then you turn around and you making these illegitimate kids
on his personal time.
That's fine. That doesn't matter though. And then what really got me, one day I was watching the Breakfast Club and Charlamagne was like, well, he got money, so I'm sure he's got a plan. I was like, money don't matter. When you it's a part of it. But money, that is not what defines you as a parent.
Okay.
That's not what defines your role.
Okay.
So just because he has money to provide for them,
come on, real dad,
you still
black dad.
You still you got these kids that you bought all these different women. Like I don't get it. I'm not with it. I think he's moving foul.
So what bothers you about it?
You said it.
Yeah, just
personally.
Because like right in the black community, we have this stigma of there's a lot of us that are raised in single parent homes. Now you're just perpetuating that. Right?
That's fair.
You got 7 kids by 4 women. Now, and also, and it's not just all him, because he has said it's public knowledge that he does not ever want to get married. Okay, cool. That's your. So for these women who are still deciding to have these kids with him, what does that say about them too?
Check.
I'll say this. I kind of had a conversation with Peabody, but I watched an interview last night while I was just going through the gram. And basically the interview asked him, Nick Cannon, why do you have so many kids? And so basically he was like, well, due to his health, I believe he has leukemia.
Lupus.
It's one of them.
Yeah.
And he was like, literally the doctor was like, I don't even understand why you're still living. Like it's that bad. Like you can die literally any day now. His whole thing was like, I want to leave a legacy, but for me, it's like you can leave a legacy with one woman,
right?
Or two. To have multiple children, and it's like you're not gonna be here just because, like you said, Nick Cannon, we know you have a lot of money. He is quote unquote woke, and my thing is for you to understand the whole being pro-black. He was very into carrying Nipsey legacy. And it's one, let's be honest, Nick didn't even do what he was supposed to do with Vicon and owning Wildin' Out. You didn't even put your trademark on that. So how are you gonna put your trademark and be responsible for all these kids?
So are we mad at Nick Cannon or are we mad at the women that knew what they were getting into?
No. Nick said, I nutted in them because we can say that, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I just freeballing them just because, and it's like I might die in the AM. I'm gonna get this one off. And it's like, really?
And but also like going back to the women, it's like they know the situation, and it's like, but I don't know. It kind of got me speechless. I'm like,
let me ask you a question, Marsha.
You can be bought.
A girl who's on Wildin' Out, before she got on, I'm just using this as an example, so please nobody crucify me. A girl's on Wildin' Out, right? Before she gets there, of course, she's in school. She's, let's just say, a bartender, or she has an actual 9-to-5 while in school, or she may not even be working, just full-time in school, gets a ride, but not making no money. Beautiful young lady gets approached by men who work a regular 9-to-5, or men who got, a nice upper tax bracket, but not Nick Cannon bracket. And the guy nuts in her by accident. The guy that she's dating or she just met nuts in her. She knows the responsibility. She takes a plan B. Right?
Okay.
She's smart enough, takes a plan B. Nick Cannon comes to Houston. Hey, you want to be on Wildin' Out? Or just meets her in general. Right. Nick Cannon's an attractive, guy. She's an attractive woman. They meet. They have a good time. He nuts in her. But no plan B. Check.
Right.
Is she wrong or is she right? And Nick Cannon, we don't know the verbiage that goes along with that because we're not in the bedroom. He might say, hey, you're going to be well off.
She's not right or wrong, but she's
said it for 18 years, all right?
She's She's basically just lowered herself to a dollar sign.
Another stereotypical.
Another statistic.
Yeah, in the Black community.
Because we can say that about a lot of basketball players too, whose wives are now famous with the blue little check mark on IG that have multiple businesses now. They are no longer with the father.
Yeah.
Right.
But now they're famous. They have their own clothing line, their own
their
makeup
own basketball
line.
wives.
Yeah, their own
Right.
basketball wives. They knew the responsibility, but they knew, okay, if a regular 9-to-5 guy nuts or he might be a doctor, okay, that's cool. But I want to get all the glam and glory with it. So you get
And some women are like that. And that's look, I'm not knocking nobody's hustle.
Mm-hmm.
That if that's your hustle, just as long as you understand all of the consequences that come with that, as well as the benefits, because they always look at the benefits. They don't always look at the consequences.
right.
Not only that, now you have to be in the limelight. Now you have to keep up this certain image.
You're gonna
And
be with the child a large period of time on your own because that athlete or entertainer is gone on the road a lot.
Right.
Because Nick Cannon is the same as Future.
Yeah,
I never looked at it like that. And I don't like Future.
Yeah, I mean, so we can't knock Nick Cannon. Future doing it.
But see, Future's not walking that line of the woke shit. Future's not out there with Tamika Mallory. Future doesn't have a podcast
that we don't know of.
Interviewing civil rights.
We don't know of.
Come on, man.
That we don't know. No,
I
can't say that. No. I'm not going to sit here and say that he's not woke, y'all. Like, we don't know that. I don't know.
When the last time you seen Future at a protest?
I don't know.
And any.
I don't know.
When the last time you seen him vote?
I don't know.
Right.
No,
do you see him posting
know
anything about all these voters' rights being
yes, like when he made March Madness, it was about black, it was about black power. Yes, the song was amazing. We all know the song was amazing.
We love March Madness.
Matter of fact, I think the first time I heard it, I was with you. Oh, we went somewhere.
Don't bring me in this shit.
The first time I heard it, I was with you.
Down this hill.
This
is a rebirth man. Okay? You're not going to break
Future is not woke. I'm sorry, bro.
No, what I was saying is on March Madness, if you go back, March Madness, if you just listen to it, it's a great classic. Matter of fact, that might be like up there as far as one of the best songs ever. Well, hip hop songs ever.
And your point is.
But if you watch the video,
the
video is something completely different.
That doesn't make him woke. That's one video.
Exactly.
It's one. Okay, so Lil Baby, he is woke now because he made that one song.
Lil Baby has one child
that we know of. That we know. No, I'm being honest. That you know of.
Okay, all right.
You don't know how many kids he got. He might pay somebody off. Lil Baby had sex with a porn star.
He got one kid, bro.
That you know of.
All right.
That you know of. Is that fair to say?
Well, I don't think a man gonna lie about how many kids he got.
Right.
You'd be surprised. There's a lot of men who got a chick.
I will say that.
Thank you.
You're a stand-up guy. It's a lot of men out there.
Look, man, look.
Back in my day, there's men that will lie about having.
I'm not gonna sit here and say men don't lie about having kids. They do.
Correct.
You have kids? No, I ain't got kids. Then further down the line, oh yeah, I got a kid. But by that time, the girl's so caught up in him, it's too late.
Correct.
She can't move nowhere.
That's crazy.
What you mean? This is, bro, we are living in 2021. They've been doing this since before we was even born.
No, I'm just saying, I'm trying to wrap my brain around, like, why would a man lie about how many kids?
To get the girl.
You can get the girl by being honest.
But if you don't have that type of energy, you're not bringing that.
A man will lie about.
Well, them are some cornball niggas then.
A man will lie about not having a girl, Marcus.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, then. You just said absolutely.
Right,
a man will lie about not having a girl. What make you think a man will lie about that?
A man lying about not having kids, he still got them kids forever. If you could lie about not having a girl, but guess what? A man can get rid of his girl. You can't get rid of your kids.
But it's still history.
You can't get rid of them, but technically there are some people who walked away from their responsibilities and never ever.
Absolutely.
So technically you can. Now, are you a terrible father? Of course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, after that, you a terrible father. Like once you lie about having kids, Oh, fam, you a terrible father. I don't care what
The
your
new
excuse
dad
is.
over here protesting.
Oh, hey. Hey, if y'all know my story,
Shout out to baby girl.
Hey.
I just want to. I don't say I want to know. Like, Nick Cannon, that's his business. He gonna do what he do. But I'm thinking of it with the father's mindset. Like, how is he gonna have time to care for all these kids? He's a busy dude.
You can be in a position where you financially take care of your kids. That does not give your kids the relationship that they deserve.
Okay.
That does not give them the emotional support that they deserve.
Okay. And we're assuming right now.
Yes.
Okay.
We're assuming. But Nick Cannon is a very busy man as far as being an entrepreneur. Everything that he
TV host, radio host.
Can I stop you out
all
there?
of that.
Some men have issues taking care of one kid.
Correct.
Absolutely.
So we can't, he might be a busy man, but to make money and to provide for these kids, you got boxers who can't box no more, but they still boxing. Why? For that check.
Right.
Yeah, but it's the thing. The money is not the issue with Nick. Obviously, we know that. We're just saying, just the time, the emotional support, like she said.
Right. It's crucial, especially for our young black men. It is very crucial for that father figure to be as active as he can.
People shouldn't give him a pass because he has money.
Exactly.
That was my issue with Charlamagne with what he said.
I agree with y'all, but we also still have to play devil's advocate because we don't know what these women saying as well.
Look at you wants to play devil's advocate. It's not we have to play. You want to play.
No, of course, because you always have to give that other side. Because it might be like the woman, hey, I just want to check, fam. Like,
it's kind of what I feel like.
No.
But he literally said in an interview, I'm going to release and not pull out because I could be dying.
That's what he's saying. But he's not going to put their business out there. They might have a whole entire contract.
No, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't know their business. Like, meaning that's a hidden agenda that they might say, hey, Mariah's good. This woman's good.
Right. Mariah good, like, regardless.
I'm gonna be good. Yeah, she was good regardless.
She was good regardless.
But I'm just saying, like, they're like, okay, all of these women are good. I can go ahead and be good and be set because even, I pray they don't wish his death upon him. But at the same time, you're going to get money.
I mean, it's safe. I'm sure we can all say, as far financially, those kids are set for life.
Correct.
It's just it's those other factors for me.
Correct.
Money. I don't think money doesn't just give you that.
Real dads.
Money should give you that right. I don't say right, that audacity to just go out making babies and his reasoning behind it.
Let's flip it. Me and you in the same situation. Same way. He has lupus.
Right.
Making money. You don't want no girlfriend. You just want to have a good time. Hell, men do it now and they ain't got a fucking lupus. They ain't got cancer. They just live in good times.
Yeah.
So you having a good time. You got these beautiful women. We live in the city of Houston. We got beautiful women around every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day. Urban Social. So my question to you.
Him.
My question to you is, do you have a good time and start nutting?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Hell no.
What's up?
He's in a whole, he's not even in there.
Ladies, I say no as well.
You better.
I say no as well. Say it again. I say no as well.
It's hard enough for me to like somebody.
So,
let alone.
Okay, you a perfect example. You have no kids, right?
Correct.
All right, cool. It's kind of hard because, I hate that I like know you. Okay, so you meet a guy 9 to 5. You meet a guy who don't have a 9 to 5, but he got a nice salary. He on TV. Yeah. Now what? If
I've never been impressed by that because my thing is this, and like you said, you know me. I know what I bring to the table. I know how I work. I know what I'm going to tolerate. I know what I'm not going to tolerate. Money or not, call me traditional, old fashioned. I want the family at home. I want multiple incomes. I want to build something for I have no problem whether you work a 9 to 5, you're an entrepreneur or you're famous. If I agree to bear your children and give you a legacy, it doesn't matter. That part does not matter.
Yeah.
My thing is, I want you not only showing an amazing father figure, but I want them to see a healthy relationship with us. Because that is something that I feel like the Black community, like you said, single family homes. I want the mother and father. I was raised with both of my parents. My parents been married 40 years.
Preach.
So with that being said, that's exactly what I want. And that's exactly why I don't have kids right now. If I'm not married to you, there's always Walgreens. You know, but we pray we don't do that.
Hey, she got a point.
Cause I'm not stressing out my body doing all of this.
Hey, how much money have I given to Walgreens, CVS for that main reason?
Don't
Man, I'll be a millionaire,
bro.
That's sad.
He just answered it.
That's your past life. Right now.
Past life. Oh no,
Thank
man.
you.
I'm a new man, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm very proud of myself. Okay, so we've talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
And let's focus on like the woman as far as the guys that they date or the guys that they want. There's one person in particular, in my eyes, I think I'll put you on it first, maybe, and I'm probably wrong, but there's one guy who's kind of put women back to life and revived them. Yes, Kevin Samuels.
Like I'm gonna drink.
I'll say. Let me do you one better. I'll say that he holds up a mirror.
Put something in my cup.
He holds up a mirror, the mirror of truth.
He does
to me. Now, let me preface that.
Thank you.
He is entertaining. I like the guy. I don't agree with everything he says.
Right. Some things.
But a lot of stuff he says has merit and it's got some truth to it.
Right.
Say that.
I will agree to that. I don't listen to Kevin Samuels a lot only because I hate his delivery as well as the ego behind it. But I will agree that he does have a lot of points that, it's
women,
just how
women
he
could learn
delivered.
from.
Yeah, that you can learn from. It's just one of those things. For me, it felt like Kevin Samuels, I feel like his mother should have told him she loved him, give him more hugs.
Well, he was raised in a house full of women.
Okay, he was.
I was as well.
Okay.
Wait, so you agree with him, but you don't like his delivery? I
agree with him, but I just feel like sometimes it's the ego behind it.
What you mean?
It's how he delivers them. Like you can have a conversation.
I get what you mean.
Thank you.
I get
what she means.
You can have a conversation and deliver your truth, but don't sit up here and look down on somebody and belittle them in the process. You're not looking down on them. So call them out straight, but it's like how you do it. It's kind of like how your mom used to be like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Okay, well sometimes you need to say that certain. So I'm a firm believer in having two sets of friends. And no matter if you're a billionaire, but everybody, if you make $17 an hour, if you are like a multimillionaire, everybody has a yes man. And to me, Kevin Samuels is not that yes man. So you have friends that even though you're wrong, they'll say, hey, you good, bro. Just, get over it. Or you do this. Or, hey, you right, bro. But, next time do it this way. Or you have your friends that's going to sit you down and not belittle you, but put you in your place or let you know, hey, this is what's wrong. This is what you need to do. And this is why you're not doing it. Mm-hmm. To me, and Marcus is right. Not every time he's right, in my opinion, but sometimes, something has to be said in a certain way for you to actually get it. You know what I'm saying? By you being yes and yes and yes, no, but tell me that I'm wrong in a way that I know. Like I'm that person, like, if I cheated and Marcus knew I was cheating right now, I don't need Marcus to try to cover up, but hey, say, bro, let's go. Old girl's here. I need him to yank me, pull me to the side and be like, say, bro, what the fuck are you doing right now? You know what I'm saying?
I will.
Right.
Of course you will. But for like the same sex, most men won't do that. Most men will be like, hey, bro, do your dirt, turn the corner. Like, no, I need him to fucking yank me. Like, say, bro, you got a good girl at home. What the fuck is you doing?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So Kevin Samuels, to me, he is that person.
I think he just gives women harsh reality checks.
He does, yeah. Agreed.
You know, some women, like my girl calls him toxic, and hey, oh, you listening to your toxic friend? That's what she fucking said. And my thing is, okay, if he's toxic like you claim, why does he have all of these viewers, these fans, all these women continue to call in? Because they want the real harsh truth,
or they want a platform because now he got one.
That as well too. Fair,
definitely
fair.
That too. Definitely. But I mean, the guy, like I said, he's entertaining. I think that his background has a lot to do with his point of view. Like I said, he said he was raised in a house full of women, like I think his mother, his grandmother, his aunts. Okay. That's what he was raised around. So I think that's why he's real big on the traditional woman versus the modern woman.
Oh.
Go ahead.
What is considered a traditional woman?
Watch your words, Marcus.
Watch your words.
Watch your words.
I'm just asking.
Okay, traditional woman, I would say, like a woman that's gonna take care of the house, primarily, not solely, but primarily, making sure the kids are clean, fed, ready for school, or the cooking and the cleaning, right? Making sure there's hot food on the table. That's a traditional woman.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. But on the flip side of that, that means that there's got to be that man there that's gonna handle all those bills, right? All the financial responsibilities.
All the financial responsibilities.
But one more thing. Because one of old boy's arguments is that a lot of women want a traditional man, meaning that man who handles
everything,
all the bills, right? But they want to be modern women.
Do they want to be, or are they?
Watch your words.
Both.
Watch your words.
They want to be, or they are.
Yeah.
But they want that traditional man. And in Kevin Samuels' opinion, he says that can never work.
I get that, but my thing is, even with being a modern women in today's society, like Texas is literally considered cheap to live here versus other states. No. You go to other places. Seriously, our real estate.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about as far as that goes. But it's still based on what is considered the normal salary and X, Y, and Z. You gonna have to make more, not just barely 6 figures, well over 6 figures, to provide for you and your wife and your kids.
Right.
But do all of that.
To your point, also, and he said it, I think it's like 9% of black men, talking about our people, 9% of black men make 6 figures. 9%.
9%.
The whole country.
Like black men?
Of this entire country.
I think it's probably a little bit lower.
Well, I just what he has said. I'm just what he said. 9% of all the black men in this country make over 6 figures. That means the rest of us.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
It goes back to the Nick Cannon. Can you financially?
Oh no.
Mentally,
but every man should know right from wrong and what they can afford.
Common sense ain't common.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's it. It boils down if you can, can you afford these new pair of Jordans in this build and this
these
bill?
Diapers and formula.
This dude, what's more important? It's called, responsibility.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just one of those things. But when you say traditional, we all know what traditional is. We're talking about 1940s and 50s, And I tell everybody, times have changed and not everybody's in a position to have a great career or a great job that is able to, you can live. Are you able to live on your own and God forbid if you move in with somebody or vice versa, they move in with you or like together, they lose their job. Can you afford both of y'all? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's the most important.
Can you keep the ship afloat?
Exactly. And I think people forget that, like, and you have to be real with yourselves, like, yo, either y'all have and that goes back to the traditional or like the modern, is one of the things where, hey, are you a firm believer in the man takes care of everything and you take care of the light bill or car note and he takes care of, the
mortgage and
everything, or y'all have a joint account where that joint goes towards bills only, so you don't really know who's taking care of what, but that goes towards
both of y'all then.
It's both of y'all, but as far as, that account is strictly for bills. It's not for pleasure. It's not to go on trips or anything. It's strictly for bills. Then y'all have a separate account where y'all are a team, and that's for y'all to splurge on. So when it comes to trips, the guy pays for everything, but it's more so. Go ahead.
No,
but it's more so like that's on y'all's own pleasure. You know what I'm saying? So like, splurge. But that bill account, y'all don't touch it. It's forbidden.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this only because you were talking about accounts. I watched, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get this all the way right, but I watched something. It was Steve Harvey talking about him and Marjorie Harvey, of course, having their whole idea of accounts.
Okay.
And he said they have a bill account that's joint.
Right.
That goes strictly to bills.
Okay.
He has an allowance account for her. Stuff that he just does for spoiling. But of course, we're talking about Steve Harvey.
Right.
Stuff that he just gives her. If she empty that's whatever. He has his own separate account for his cigars and leisure and stuff that he does. And Marjorie has her own account. And he said, I think that's the best way to actually do everything as far as someone that's in a position to, take care of more than just the average.
I agree with that.
That works for them.
Yeah, that works for them. But it's definitely something that women have to understand, like how you say, sometimes women being modern women, we are making six figures. We are making, or at least close, or even more than six figures. We're trying to learn multiple trades and different things to bring in different income in. So, yeah, I think it goes both ways. I think today in 2021, you need both people to actually genuinely work to not only provide, because I feel like that whole traditional thing is traditional, but there was a lot of things that was left out. Like the father always worked. You never see the kids and have that bond relationship because he's working to provide. The mother's always there. She's looking at the bad person because she's the disciplinarian. She has to cook. She has to clean. She has no breaks. And then with everything and all that pressure falls on the man. And to me, it's not right. If my man loses his job or he does this or whatever the case may be, I'm going to always make sure. Like, I'm never going to be the woman that stays at home. The only time I would stay at home, I think, is to get my child to a certain age.
Like to newborn?
Like newborn. And then I have to wait until I find the right person who can watch my child and then proceed on back working. Because I'm just not, I know for me, I'm not a stay-home mother.
I'll say this. Just how jobs, it evolves and you have to adapt. If you don't adapt, you get left behind, you get fired.
Correct.
That's how you said back in the day, but now things have evolved. Women are making more than men nowadays.
We are.
Women are graduating more than men. They're finding better jobs. Salary sometimes still sucks, which hopefully we can get that up as well. But
we don't make as much as y'all got.
But for the average 9-to-5 person who has a degree, I firmly believe that women are now, it's to the point where women are buying houses first. Men are still either at home, they have their own place, or they're back at home with
or a roommate.
Right.
Or roommates. Women are now getting townhomes and like buying houses on their own.
Right. But I feel like they're forced into that. Like basically, based on, it goes back to when you said single parent homes. A lot of people are born into single parent homes. So all the childhood traumas that they're dealing with, they're trying to literally heal that little girl or heal that little boy inside of them.
Yeah.
And then grow up and say, okay, I'm going to make sure I provide for myself with or without a man, with or without this person. Really women, like I'm going to provide with or without, because we do not know, even if we have a child with this man, we're not married, even with marriage or without marriage, that person is not quote unquote to stay. So
let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Because you mentioned earlier your parents are married. They would been together for 40 plus years.
Yeah. 40, sheesh.
Yeah.
Growing up, would you say that your mother was submissive to your father?
My mother's a Gemini. She from Louisiana, so we don't have that much submission. She has a little submission.
She got a lot of submission.
No, I'm gonna tell her.
For 40 years?
For 40.
But submission isn't the only ingredient that makes a marriage work.
The man is the head, the woman is the neck, and my mother worked the hell out the neck. Okay, when it comes to for the head.
So then, based off what you think submission is now, do you think that was your mother fell under that definition, in your opinion?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say yes, because my dad was always a provider. So
did your mother work?
No, she did not work.
Okay.
Actually, she was a stay-at-home mother.
Okay.
She worked, and then actually she stayed at home and raised her kids.
How many of y'all was it? Siblings?
3.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'm the only girl, all boys. So they that was something that they agreed upon. And my dad's very traditional. My grandpa did that with my grandmother.
Right.
So my dad did that with my mom. She had a choice. Now my dad actually put my mother to get her master's. He got her real estate license. Anything that she wanted to do.
Wow. Okay.
But at the same time, you know, it was, my mom is very particular about who's around her kids, who's raising her kids. Woo! And that was just one of those things where she was just
she made the choice to stay home.
Right. She did work, and then she'll be at home. So yeah. Now, and that was just overall.
Last question about this, but so to your knowledge, did your father ever, because your mother was traditional, she stayed at home, did your father ever help with household stuff that we may say typically is a woman's responsibility? Did you see that?
Yes. Now it would be rare, and I'll say this: it would be rare.
Okay.
It's rare that he would help out in that way, because if it was anything as far as cooking, cleaning, or something, my dad can cook. He'll cook. He'll do, but it was mainly make sure the grass is cut, make sure the bills are paid. The boys will make sure the trash is out. Of course, my siblings will split the bills. But he basically, because he was the breadwinner
and was out working all them hours,
right, working crazy hours, doing everything. So he missed a lot of games sometimes. He missed certain things, but when it came down to where it counted, he was always there.
Let me ask y'all this: since we all have significant others,
right?
For the most part,
no, it's all part, nigga.
All parts, okay. I was trying
for the most part.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we halfway in this thing. We halfway.
But no,
go ahead.
My ring is
no, but on a serious note, hearing all of us talk, the person that you're in it with and dating, what do they bring to what have they changed, or what have they done to elevate you?
That's a good
You know what I'm saying? Peabody do what he can. You feel me? Yee.
I can say, if I could go first, I know, my girl has challenged me to be more informed, read more. It's about worldly things. She opened my eyes to some things about religion, Christianity, and things like that. So,
okay, Cheddar, okay. I might have to, put on a good list, okay?
Already on a good list.
Yeah, just things like that. Just expanding my mind. I'll say that. So.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm trying to hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so for me,
Boss lady.
for me, it's more so because I'm a Capricorn. I'm very type A personality.
Mm.
I'm very organized. I don't do a lot of spontaneity. I'm not spontaneous. He literally gets me out of my shell. And then not only that, it literally like, I'm always taking care of other people.
Mm-hmm.
It allows me to kind of put Superwoman cape back, and he provides
Let him cater to you.
Right, yeah, I would say that, definitely.
Okay.
What about you?
Almost like you, man. Prayer.
Okay.
God sent and stuff like that. I don't go to church. I'll be honest with you. I don't.
But you do.
No, I mean I've I've gone sporadically in my situation. I'm gonna say that. But before my situation, I didn't go. And not to fault me or the person I was with, like before, we just matched in terms of that's what we didn't do. We believed in God himself. Church really wasn't like a necessity, you know what I'm saying, to go to. But now I find myself listening to prayers, and I don't tell the person that I do, but I might listen to what she's listening to. I say, who's that? I might write it down in my notepad.
Yeah.
And then when I'm driving to work, guess what I'm doing? Listening. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
So she might hear this now. She's like, oh, word? But yeah, I don't tell her this. Like, I'm jotting it down. Hey, who's this? Or, hey, I like what he's preaching. Who is that again? I'm writing it down again. And then another thing that she put me on is more ways on how to get money. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So we all have a 9-to-5, but what else are you doing to get more money?
A second income.
Exactly.
Right.
So now I do have one. She put me on this thing that we're both doing, and I'm now accumulating more money. I'm like, shit, instead of me going to Urban, I could be doing this. I've been doing that. So, sorry, Urban. Still love y'all. Still be out there. But, I'm trying to get this money now. So, kudos to her.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to ask you one last thing before we get off of Kevin Samuels. Well, actually, for both of y'all, do y'all believe in his definition of high value man?
Give explain.
Shit, I don't know what he said.
How you ask the question?
Well, I mean, you watch him too, but I think basically, it's like a guy. Obviously, he makes over 6 figures. Doesn't have kids, and I think
we're declining. I'm gonna just say that. Like I said before, women are now the breadwinners. I'm gonna just be honest, yo. I mean, and shout out to the women.
But statistically, men make more than women.
Statistically, but that's another. We're talking about us.
We're making more.
We're talking about us. We're not talking about the men that we.
I know women are more educated than us.
Yes, but like we'll say us. Like when I mean us, white, brown, yellow. I mean black. Talking about us in that bracket tier. Women are fucking doing their fucking job. Hell, my girl does her job. You feel me?
Period.
I'm not knocking it. You feel me? I see it. I acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? And I need to get to that point where we're on like that same platform. Because without that, there's always going to be that, like, in the back of your head, you should be doing this. You shouldn't be here. You should be here. She should be somewhere around here or even close by. But if she's here and you're there, it fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? Like mentally. Well, for me, it does.
So you would have a problem if your woman made more money than you, or?
No, I'm not. But it's more as you.
You not reaching your full potential.
You were taught a certain way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Always. Every man was taught a certain way. I firmly believe this. No man was ever born into this world being taught that you should make less or you shouldn't provide for a woman.
Right.
I strongly believe every man brought into this world was like, hey, you have to provide for a woman. And if you're not, guess what? You're failing. Or she'll find somebody else to do more. My dad asks me all the time, every girl that I've ever dated, has she graduated? What she's doing? Because if she has graduated, because I haven't graduated yet. I'm in school now, of course, everybody knows. But my dad always says, well, she's going to leave you soon. You know what I'm saying? Because he's an old school guy. You have to make more or at least be able to like provide somehow. My mom is the same way. So, I mean, you have to do something to level out that playing field. If you're not, she's going to find somebody else. Love isn't always the answer. You can love somebody, but love doesn't pay bills. Love doesn't emotionally hold that person like together. Love is just love, yeah.
Yeah.
What else comes with that?
But with, like you said, with today's playing field, do you think that old school mentality is still prevalent?
No, it's not. And to a certain extent, but it's ultimately it's like not like with the way rent is going up and houses are being built, townhomes are being built.
Mm-hmm.
One income can't take care of everything nowadays. That's just the facts.
Yeah,
I agree.
And I hate to say it, but it's the facts. Like if you like to splurge, you have to splurge together.
Or just comfortable, live comfortable.
Yeah. So I mean, if I'm taking care of so and so, you take let's sit down and let's map it out first.
Mm-hmm.
If we can come to an agreement and come to how financially we all can have a good time where we can still travel, still buy shoes, still buy purses, still go out and have a good time, still buy a section amongst our like friends.
Y'all better not be buying sex.
Amongst our friends? Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Friends.
Look, that's me. I just rather travel and do bigger stuff and make more money than buy a section. We did that in our 20s.
Have you ever been in a relationship where you made more than the man? Mm-hmm. How did he take that? How did that work?
I think he struggled with that because overall he was a very alpha, personnel.
Old school.
But at the end of the day, it's kind of like I never made him feel less than. But I think like how Peabody was saying, it messed with your head. It messed with his head.
So did he ever outright say something to you, or was it kind of
No, it was all
passive
an action.
aggressive?
It was very passive aggressive. Yeah, it was very passive aggressive. And so my whole thing is I'll make it as comfortable for you. But my thing was I ended up putting his, I made his dream come true.
I know, yeah.
Put a business.
I know the story.
Yeah. Put a business, thing together, and that was that. So for me, it was one of those things where it was like, okay, you don't make as much. Well, what do you want to do? Okay, that's what you want to do. And I feel like any real woman would do that. If you love that man, if you see, and I think not even just women, I think men too, pour into whoever you're dating. If you feel like this is something that you want to do and you're intentionally dating, pour into them. Don't look at it like, oh, okay, I got to watch this and do that. I mean, be smart about it.
Yeah.
But definitely, if y'all playing on and you're both on the same frequency to really say, okay, we're in this together, pour into it. It's all about planting the right season. I guarantee you're going to reap the harvest that you deserve.
Wise words. Wise words.
What about you, Marcus, before we get out of here?
What's up? Have I ever dated a woman that made more than me?
Yeah.
I've dated one woman that I know for sure made more than me.
I know her.
It don't matter.
You do, but we're gonna move on.
I think I know though.
No, you do.
I think I know. Yeah.
Irrelevant.
But
what you mean? Yeah,
irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Other than
well, right now it is. Yeah, right now it is.
Her, yeah, but other than that, I think any of my past relationship, I was, I guess, the breadwinner.
Yeah.
With somebody, even though you didn't live with them, obviously. But
yeah,
it was. Yeah.
Well, shit.
And it didn't. It was. I never really thought about it. I knew because of what she did versus I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
But it was never it was never an issue for me. It was never a topic of discussion, really, honestly. We only dated for a short time, right?
Yeah,
obviously,
I know what this is,
yeah. But it wasn't really an issue, so.
Hey, man, Peabody be chilling, me and Marcus go not way back, but when I think about it, I've been knowing Marcus for a minute. Yeah, no, 05.
No, 11. Sorry, 2011. By 2011, yeah.
But no, this is the end, yo. We here. Marsha, you part of the group.
I am.
I'm gonna let you in and out, man. I don't know how to in and out no more. Me and Marcus, we been gone for what, 6 months?
I think it's been that long.
6 months? Nah, 6 months, fam.
We still gotta end the show the same.
All right. Yeah. I'm good with ending the show.
I'll say this. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Take us out.
Say this. I will say, look, guys, I am really, really blessed and happy to join Social Complex. I feel like,
the OGs.
we can really, really, really just, get a lot of stuff out that I feel like our Black community needs.
Absolutely.
Y'all know I'm very, very passionate about our Black people. So it's just one of those things where I want us to just all glue together. But I want to thank Marcus as well as Peabody for giving me the opportunity to be on you guys' platform and join it. So now it's like our platform.
All right, I'm gonna say this.
Absolutely.
On the count of 3, I'm gonna just end it differently now. On the count of 3, we're all gonna say peace, love, and harmony. That's cool? All right, on the count of 3.
No, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm with it.
Peace. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. Peace, love, and harmony. Fuck it, I'm corny.